Hey everybody, welcome to Real Estate Genius. My name is Terry. I am super pumped to be with you today for another episode where we turn you into a real estate genius about the local Indianapolis housing market. And I'm so excited about it. I'm sure you are too. Again, this show, it's not that I'm a real estate genius. If you've met me, you know there's not an ounce of genius in me. But through the information we're going to talk about, we can turn you into a real estate genius. You can impress your friends and family. You can do party tricks for the kids. When a kid is like, oh, what's the average sale price in the area? You can respond really quickly. You know, that's the dream, isn't it? But I'm super happy to be with you. Today is a bit of a special day today because it is the Major League Baseball trade deadline. I know a lot of you are really excited about that. But if you know me, you know I am a massive fan of Major League Baseball. I'm super pumped about it, and I love baseball, everything about it. It's my favorite. But as you may know, I'm a fan of the Detroit Tigers, who are the worst team in all of baseball right now. Literally the worst team in all of baseball. Today's the trade deadline, so I'm expecting potentially a couple of the Tigers' top players to land on other teams, but it's been a tough year. And a lot of people ask, because they know I'm a fan of the Tigers, Lions, and Michigan Wolverines, they say, Terry, why are you like a fan of all these Michigan teams? Well, the reason is my dad was born in Battle Creek, Michigan, so when we were little kids, when we were on the come up, even though I'm from right here in Johnson County, Dad always said, hey, listen, in our family, we're Tigers fans, we're Lions fans, we're Michigan fans, and that's how it's going to be. And it rubbed off on me, it rubbed off on my brother, so he and I are huge fans of the Lions, the Tigers, and the Wolverines. And now, here's the conundrum. I'm doing this to my own children as well. Now I'm trying to brainwash them into being Tigers, Lions, and Michigan Wolverines fans, and it's really happening. It's really working. Although I do feel a lot of guilt because I'm basically setting my kids up for a worse life, like a life of misery, and a life of sorrow and sadness. So sometimes I feel a little bit conflicted about that, but I've said it a lot of times before, the heart wants what the heart wants, and my heart wants the Tigers and the Lions and the Michigan Wolverines, no matter how bad they all are. We're not looking to change anytime soon, so all you Colts fans who are like, oh, join the bandwagon, not happening. Please leave my kids alone. I, as their father, have the right to brainwash them however I see fit, and that's what I'm doing. So let's dive into the Indianapolis market stats so you know what's going on in the housing market right now. Home sales over the last month compared to the same month last year are up 6.5%. That's good news. Again, the housing market continues to stay strong throughout this whole year, really. Average sale price $237,432. That's a strong number as well. Gotta love it. We like when things are good. Inventory decreased slightly over a year ago. Some of you are feeling that squeeze as you're trying to find a house right now, but it only dropped less than 1% over a year ago. It's like 43 less houses or something like that in the entire metro area. So a decrease in inventory of 0.7%. Interest rates are still historically, incredibly, joyously low, 3.990% right now, and that's on a 30-year fixed. If you could do a 20 or 15, those rates can come down even lower than that. So again, everybody always asking me, Terry, how's the market? Terry, how's the market? Maybe they're asking that to you too. I don't know. But you can tell them it's really good if you're a buyer or a seller. It's good if you're a seller because prices are strong, inventory's down, price of your house is probably as high as it's ever been. If you're a buyer, it's a great time to buy. It may be a struggle to find something, but once you do, man, you can lock in a really good interest rate. So you can message me if you have more questions about that, if you have more questions about how long-suffering I am as a Tigers, Lions, and Michigan Wolverines fan, about the struggles we face. I've actually thought about making a support group. This part is not a joke. I've thought about making a support group for Indianapolis area people who are Lions, Tigers, and Wolverines fans so that we can gather, we can commiserate, we can share our stories, we can offer support to each other in a city that is all about the Colts and Notre Dame and IU and Purdue and all these other teams that I want nothing to do with. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Happy MLB trade deadline day. If you have any questions, hit me up in the chat and I will talk to you next time on Real Estate Genius.